I do remember taking a survey. It was a couple months ago, back when everyone in the program was doing their survey. I remember it mostly because it had very poignant questions about yes or no questions about how we feel securely in our program. And I tried to answer as best I could. And I hope everyone could see how streamlined and how good the questions were to provide feedback. I think it matters. I think it matters a great deal that our opinions are asked, because otherwise a dialogue can't be created for things like this, where there might be problems that arise, and if we don't get a dialogue started, then it'll never get solved.
Yes, you remember.
Okay, so John uses a communication device to communicate with staff, peers, and his family. So he usually would say how he feels using that device and also request for things that he wants done from him. Also, he uses nonverbal communication. He would raise his eyebrows to say yes. He would say hi to or he would like he just used communication to say I like that. So he does say yes or no using nonverbal. How are you?
Do you remember taking the survey?
John raised his eyebrows to say yes.
How did it make you feel taking the survey?
John smiled to say he liked it. So Miguel communicates using nonverbal gestures. Blinking heart, for instance, means yes. Waving one arm in the air with eye contact, that means he's trying to get staff's direction, staff's attention, sorry. Using finger or hand to point to letters or phrases on communication board indicates that he wants to spell out a word or phrase. Willing himself into the walls or other individuals indicates he's bored. Smiling while making loud vocalizations means he's pleased. He also uses his communication chart to spell out anything that he desires from staff.
Miguel, do you remember taking the survey? Do you remember taking the survey?
Miguel blinked hard, indicating yes.
How did you feel being asked your opinion taking the survey?
He still says I'm bored.
Yes. Happy? Okay.
I do feel respected by the staff, and one of the great things that they've advocated for me to do is things like this, like giving my feedback. And I feel respected and valued as an individual beyond my disability, which is really something that is great, considering I've had to, for a good chunk of my life, deal with that.
So respected by staff, me, Mavis. Yes. Give an example how you feel respected by staff. Like, can you tell them what staff do? you feel like they respect you? How do maybe show respect, or how do I show respect? What do we do to show you respect? Rebecca, clean. Eric, what Eric do? Eric cooks. See? And he said, CD is nice. CD. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you feel respected by your staff? Don't raise his eyebrows to say yes.
Do you feel respected by staff?
W, G, M. It's unclear what Miguel's response.
Well, they take me places when I want to like go to the store, or go to McDonald's, or like wherever I need to go.
One of the choices I make in my everyday life is in this program we independently are taking our medication now. We still have to fill out. Can I just show you the prop, so to speak? We fill out these medication planners right now, and it's a weekly thing. The staff is very involved when we fill the medication planners, but then we advocate for ourselves that we have to take them. And I think that's a good step in the right direction towards independence.
Do you make your own choices? Do you choose what you want to do every day? Yes, choices you make. Like, can I give him an example? Okay, like in the morning, do you decide what you want for breakfast and lunch? You decide? Yes.
Okay.
Do you get to choose what you're doing every day?
Don't raise his eyebrows to say yes.
Do you get to choose what you're doing every day?
Miguel says no.
I love where I live right now. Kensington has been very good for me. Beforehand, I was living in places that were maybe too involved with the staff, like, having to intervene in processes I wouldn't like. And then I moved to a place that was a little too, with the staff kind of withdrew and let me take the reins, which I wasn't quite prepared for. But here I feel it strikes a nice balance between that. And the staff are respectful, helpful, and very nice.
Like living here. Yeah, I like it.
You like your home and the staff that support you?
Don't raise his eyebrows to say yes.
Do you like where you live?
Yes.
Yes. It's over at Boston. It's an apartment building. It's over by the Heck Company.
Okay.
The building is leased to CR, which means that about 70% of the apartments are individuals in my program, which is really great. We get together every Tuesday evening for a kind of community dinner, in which we can air grievances and have them solved civilly. And we also go over things that we might not expect, or we go over things that might be helpful, like reminding people to leave warm water running during the wintertime so that the pipes don't freeze. I find that my neighbors are very friendly and outgoing, and they respect the boundaries of an apartment. As I grew up around here when I was young. There is a great Westover Plaza, so to speak, right near us. It contains a Walgreens pharmacy, the Italian store, and some great small businesses like the Lost Dog Cafe, the Westover Library, and even the Swanson Middle School near the Westover Plaza.
To know about your community. What can you tell him about your community? He lives in Lake Ridge. There's 64. The bridge, 64. Oh, and he lives in Woodbridge.
We have like Harris Teeter's next to us, and we have Target and CVS up the street from us, and then McDonald's is farther to the right of us, and another CVS, which is to the left of us, and we have one to the right of us.
I walked to Harris Teeter there and back. Harris Teeter is close, not far. I like my neighbors.
Okay, great. So
Yes. Personally, I always go over with the psychiatrist what each purpose of the medication is, but the staff are always there to explain what the medication does, should a resident need clarification, because a lot of times they won't need that.
Staff explain to you about your medicine. Why you take it. You have to be healthy.
okay.
Do staff explain to you the purpose of your medication? Do staff explain to you the purpose of your medication?
John raised his eyebrows to say yes.
Do staff explain to you the purpose of your medication?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have many different types of friends from different walks of life. I keep in touch with two from my childhood. Both, however, are in different parts of the country. One's in Pennsylvania, one is in California. I find that though I've made a lot of friends online through socializing over Facebook, I feel like the members of my community in this program are my friends.
Friends? Who are your friends? Your friends have names? Remember yesterday? Oh, the girl? Oh, okay. What's the girl? Oh, okay. Remember yesterday? Yesterday, what'd you say about who your friend? Yesterday? Who? Who you say yesterday was your friend? Lee, right? Steven. He said Steven is his friend. And Ben.
Hang